Let's turn to NBC5 investigates a closer look at how much it has cost to secure the DNC.
We have seen police everywhere this week at the protests and along the streets.
Yes.
Investigative reporter Bennett Haeberle joining us now with what he has uncovered.
Well, Allison and Stefan, the mayor's office tells me that those initial costs are still being tabulated, and it could be a week or two before we know that full cost. But the early estimates show that it could be as much as $76 million, a figure that ballooned in part because of concern about protests between the protesters and, of course, police.
4 days into the Democratic National Convention, and the presence of Chicago police is hard to miss. Scheduled days off were canceled weeks ago, and officers have been working 12-hour shifts. And while the protests have largely been peaceful, clashes that erupted Tuesday night between protesters and Chicago police led to 59 arrests and criticism against both demonstrators and police. Emails obtained by NBC5 Investigates show Chicago was asking for as much as $76 million in federal funding, with plans to spend upwards of $25 million in police overtime and another $25 million on equipment, including a new helicopter, body cameras, and other devices, some of which we noticed installed around the United Center.
It raises questions about how are these decisions being made, and do community members have really any input into like how we want to see our city in the future. So that's like a big concern for us.
Freddie Martinez with the Lucy Parsons Lab has monitored Chicago police equipment and surveillance for years. He said that amount of spending leaves him concerned about what tools police acquired and how they'll use them now and in the future. I asked Superintendent Larry Snelling about the spending this morning.
Is that an accurate total, and what would you say to people who would criticize that level of spending for policing the DNC?
Well, first off, I don't handle the finances, so I'm going to leave that part of it alone. But what I will tell you is this. When it's necessary to protect the city, you have to make the investment.
Again, the city's Office of Budget Management would not provide a specific breakdown on where that federal funding has gone. I did ask the mayor's office if these figures could go up. A spokesman told me today it's too early to say. We could know more in about a week or so when those totals are calculated. Stefan and Allison.
Bennett Haeberle, thank you very much. We appreciate it.